only thing tougher than winning a state championship is winning a second one. Seminole already has had a few struggles this year, losing twice, but a win tonight would give the Seminoles back-to-back district titles. Just had to take down Lyman tonight, but the Greyhound defense came to play. Lyman up 8-5, all those points in the first quarter, getting in for the sack, keeping their three-point lead nice and safe. But in the fourth, Seminole finally gets something to crack. TJ Thompson Jr. with the 40-yard run, and it couldn't have come at a better time. A few plays later, Seminole punches in the touchdown, takes a 12-8 lead. They run the clock out the rest of the way en route to a hard-fought 4-point come-from-behind win. All right, Winter Haven looking to sweep 3A District 9 with a win over Lake Nona. First quarter, no score, and sometimes touchdowns aren't even hard. Julius Mosley almost untouched. Somebody got a shoelace. 20-yard touchdown puts the Blue Devils on the board. Second quarter, Tyler Arrington dropping back for the Lions, looking for something big. Finds Donald Salazar, and that's not the big Arrington had in mind. 6 more for Winter Haven. Blue Devils cruise 27-7.
And believe it or not, we're not through with all the teams vying for a district championship. We've got much more ahead. Could Jones stop Bishop Moore from claiming the Class 2A District 4 championship, or would the Hornet Sting be too much for the Tigers? But before we show you that, we must listen to the sounds of music. Yes, more halftime competitions. It's the Battle of the Bands. Take a listen as the St. Cloud Band sounds off. Cheerleaders from Edgewater High School, we can hear you loud and clear. Thanks for bringing us back. All right, once you've made it to the mountaintop, you want to stay there. That's Coco's mission this season. After winning the state championship last year, they are defending their title with a fury, a perfect 8-0 this season. And they weren't trying to let Rockledge ruin their perfect streak. Coco quarterback Matt Younger weaving his way through traffic for the 5-yard touchdown run. Tigers were up 7-0, and the place is absolutely rocking. Second quarter, quarterback Younger in punt formation this time. He can't handle the low snap, recovers it, and gets it partially blocked and then sacked. Rockledge believes they have a chance at this point, but you know what? You gotta score when you have the opportunity. They missed this field goal before the half, and Coco goes on to win 14-0 and keep their perfect record intact. So Cocoa Beach and Satellite, a couple of teams striving just to reach 500, playing in the annual Beach Bowl. Third quarter, game tied at 14. Christian Pavacha pitches to Sean Sims, taking it to the corner, tiptoeing inside the pylon for the 2-yard touchdown run. Minutemen up 20-14. Scorpions having trouble answering. Down 23-14 in the fourth. Josh Matsanova just trying to make something happen. Gets picked by Jared Charlock. That would do it. Cocoa Beach wins the Beach Bowl, retaining the surfboard for yet another year. All right, so Colonial can't get into the playoffs, but they sure could mess up Winter Park's district championship plans if they could find a way to slow down Patrick Mputu. But that's not going to happen here. Mputu busting free for a 30-yard gain. A few plays later, Wildcats inside the 5, going with their senior workhorse again. Mputu putting Winter Park up by 31, and the Wildcats just keep piling it on, recovering the ensuing kickoff. Then Sam Richardson finds Lee Dunham. Winter Park right back into Grenadier territory, leading yet to another touchdown as the Wildcats clinch the 6A District 4 title, 52-12.
Timber Creek rolling into University, where everyone graduating this year gets to be a captain on senior night. Wolves trying to lock up the runner-up spot behind Winter Park. First quarter, Tyler Marincove dumping off the screen pass, and that's going to get the ball rolling. Later in the same drive, Marincove letting Isaiah Bolden just do all the work. 10-yard touchdown to break open the scoring, and Timber Creek rolls from there, 35-14. Well, not all the district crowns were handed out tonight. We had one more settled under the lights of the Citrus Bowl 24 hours ago, with Jones trying to top Bishop Moore in 2A District 4. Tigers needing a little outside help to win the district, but first they had to take care of their part on the field last night to have any shot. Jones played some solid defense in the first half, but let Jalen Singleton loose once late in the second quarter. Out of bounds at the 6, leads to a field goal. Hornets up 3 at the half, less than a minute to go in the third. Singleton, it's a nasty little sidestep, 5-yard touchdown, 9-0 Bishop Moore. Fourth quarter, just when you thought we ran out of Singleton highlights, here he goes again. 43-yard touchdown run by the Hornets senior. Bishop Moore wins easy, 23-0, and Bishop Moore is the Class 2A District 4 champions.
Yeah, big ups to them. Remember, if you happen to miss any of these highlights, you can catch them after the show on our sports page at WFTV.com, and there you can also load your own clips and pictures.
Coming up, we had big plays all over the place on a crucial night of district games, but which one was good enough for our Great Clips Clip of the Week?
And tonight's Athlete of the Week is all about mental toughness. Meet Lake Howell's kicker Chris Todd, a young man who refuses to be denied despite his disability.
But first, we've got to get back to the music. It's our second installment of the Battle of the Bands. Time for the Harmony Band to liven up the night.
A ton of exciting games, teams clinching district titles and playoff berths. For more analysis, we're turning to our friends from the Orlando Sentinel.
Austin Lyon and Charles King just wrapped up their radio show on 540 WFLA. Here's their thoughts on tonight's games.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Austin here with Charles as we break down all of tonight's action. And let's start with a situation involving Olympia. Earlier today, the FHSAA ruled that Olympia had to forfeit 2 of its district wins and that running back Jarius Pace, the transfer from Eastridge, was ineligible. That means that Olympia's win tonight makes them the district runner-up and Apopka the district champion.
Yeah, tough for Olympia, but they bounced back. They came out and beat Eastridge like they needed to maintain that playoff berth. They're just the runner-up now instead of the district champ, which means a tough first-round playoff game at Dr. Phillips.
So Apopka's dominating performance earns them a district title. Mainland tonight rallies from a sluggish first half to beat DeLand, the Bucks district champs as well.
Yeah, and Mainland has fared really well against DeLand in recent history, and it's tough for the Bulldogs. This is their first loss of the year. They started 9-0. But a good overall season for them, and they're back in the playoffs.
Seminole wins tonight over Lyman, a close game, 12-8. The Knolls are the district champ, Lake Brantley the runner-up. In 5A District 3, Oviedo's victory means it is the district champion. Winter Springs the runner-up. And some other notable games tonight, St. Cloud in the playoffs with back-to-back wins.
Yeah, they beat Liberty last week. They beat their rival Harmony tonight. Anything can happen in that game, and usually does. That means that Harmony is out of the playoffs with the loss. St. Cloud is in as the runner-up. Edgewater, obviously, the district champ.
So most of the results tonight, we have all of the first-round playoff matchups except for 2 teams. Jones and South Sumter play a little extra football Monday to decide a playoff spot.
Well, Bishop Moore meets Jones on Thursday night to claim the district championship, and then South Sumter's surprising win over Frostproof tonight means that we're going to have a 3-way tiebreaker at Frostproof on Monday to decide the runner-up spot. Jones, South Sumter, and Frostproof all playing in that round-robin format for the runner-up spot in the district. Most of tonight's results, finishing off the playoff standings, rivalry games next week around Central Florida.
Charles and Austin, Friday nights at 10 on 540 WFLA.
Unfortunately, that's all we have time for tonight. On behalf of all the photographers who are working extra hard, thanks to them. Good night.